Hello, and today I will be doing the review of my Christmas haul. So I will be going over all of the products that I showed you in my Christmas haul and telling you what I think of them, whether I liked them or not, and what I liked or didn't like about them. So I'm just going to dive right into the video. So we have quite a few products to go over. A few products that I talked about in my Christmas haul I won't be reviewing today. So for example, the Beauty Blender Professional by Benefit, the primer, the MAC Studio Fix Plus foundation powder, products like that, the Yes to Tomatoes sheet mask. Those I kind of talked about because I've used them before. Those were just repurchases. So those I won't be talking about. I'm just going to strictly talk about the products that I had not used before and that I will be reviewing for the first time. The first product that I'm going to talk about is the ColourPop and Disney Collection Rapunzel Bundle. It's called I See the Light Bundle. The first product that was included in this kit is the Rapunzel Floating Lights Pressed Powder Blush. So it is like a light, cool tone pink. It is really nice because it is pretty light, so it can be kind of like a very everyday look type blush, but you can also build it up. It's very buildable, so you can darken it. I'm actually wearing it today, and I did use this kit in my review and tutorial of the Naked Honey palette by Urban Decay. So you can also see both of these products that I'm talking about right now in that review being applied, and you can kind of see them more in detail. So if you'd like to watch that video, take a look at the description below and click the link. The next product that was included in that bundle is the Luxe Liquid Lip called Flynn. So I really enjoyed this liquid lipstick because it wasn't too drying, which I find can be an issue for me with some liquid lipsticks. My lips are pretty dry a lot of the time, so I found that this one wasn't too bad. I really like the color. It is kind of like a rosy, plummy color. It kind of has a plummy color to it as well, so it's a really beautiful color. So this I definitely recommend. I really like ColourPop, and I will be using a lot of their products and reviewing a lot of their products. They're constantly coming out with stuff, so this one is definitely a recommend. Next we have a product called Rub-a-Dub-Dub Refining Peel Gel. So I was really impressed with this product. I definitely feel like with exfoliators, especially like manual exfoliators that are really gritty, they make your skin feel really smooth at the time, but over the next couple of days your skin kind of just, there is not much of a difference. I feel like a lot of times it will remove your dead skin, but it's not going to affect the smoothness overall long term, whereas this really I felt did an extra good job of exfoliating all of the dead skin and really smoothing. I even felt like for days after using it, my skin was really smooth, and it like noticeably smooth. Sometimes my skin might be smoother after exfoliating, but like not like, I don't really notice the difference. But this I was really happy with. When you first apply it, it's kind of like a gel. So when you apply it, you rub it in circular motions, and it almost feels like all of your dead skin is peeling up and coming right off. Now, I was super excited when I used this product for the first time because it was it was working really well. And then I kind of put a little bit in between my fingers and started rubbing it, and it was doing it in between my fingers as well. So I'm not sure if that pilling feeling is actually your dead skin or if it's just the product, but either way, it really makes your skin smooth, so it doesn't really matter because it actually works. So I definitely recommend this. It doesn't really have much of a manual exfoliation to it. It's not very gritty. So it's actually going to be using, the products in it are actually going to create exfoliation and remove your dead skin cells without actually removing them with a grit, which is nice for sensitive skin. When your skin is really sensitive and red, prone to redness, this would be nice because it's not going to like irritate your skin as much. So again, I recommend, like, I'm super happy with this product, and it can be used 1 to 2 times a week. I wouldn't recommend using it more than that because overexfoliation in general is not great for your skin. It actually can create further issues. So next we have the NARS Soft Core Mini Lip Balm and Blush Kit. This is, I got it in the Dolce Vita, and when I did the Christmas haul, I mentioned that it was similar to the color Orgasm. It is not. I don't know what I was talking about once I used it. It's more of like a dusty rose color rather than, whereas Orgasm is more of a like peachy gold color. So this is definitely more of like that rosy color, and the same with the lip balm. The blushes, I mean, I could talk about NARS blushes all day. I love NARS blush. It is super, super pigmented, definitely blendable, and NARS blushes are one of my favorite. I would always recommend NARS blush. And the lip balm as well is really nice because it, again, is a balm. It's pretty sheer, but it has enough color to it that you would be able to wear it with, you know, makeup. It's not just going to be something that you apply as a moisturizer. It has enough color to it that it is noticeable, but it's sheer so that it's a more natural lip. And I actually really enjoy that because it's easier to kind of maintain throughout the day. So, you know, when you're out and about, to reapply lipstick is a lot more work than just throwing on a balm, which is nice. And sometimes I like a softer lip because I typically do go darker and more dramatic with my eyes. So that is something that I really enjoyed. It is hydrating and it does feel really nice on the lips. You can still get them on the NARS website, so it's not just a holiday kit. So that is really cool. It's a nice little gift that you could get for somebody, but it's also, if you kind of want to just try the products out and you don't want to buy a full-size product, the kit is really nice. And it's cool because you get the matching blush and lip balm, which is always good to have a matching cheek and lip. Next I have the Tidal Brightening Enzyme Water Cream by Sunday Riley. I apologize. I actually, for some reason I was calling the brand Tidal, even though that's the product name in the Christmas haul video. So the brand is Sunday Riley, and the product name is Tidal Brightening Enzyme Water Cream. So this product I was actually really disappointed because I have heard such great things about it, and I just was really excited to try this. And unfortunately, not only from using it, but also from further, you know, research, it's not really for oily skin. So I noticed when I applied it the first time, it felt a little bit greasy for my liking. Now I'm super picky about my moisturizers. Like for a moisturizer, I like a really gel, thin, like almost feels like water going on your skin. I don't want to feel any, you know, greasy texture afterwards. I don't want to feel pretty much anything afterwards. And that is because my skin is really oily and because I'm prone to breakouts. So any, you know, creams or heavier moisturizers, I'm always afraid I'm going to break out. And so I used this a couple of times because I wanted to give it a chance, but it's just the feel, I really didn't like the feel. It felt too heavy for me. And so for oily skin, I don't really recommend. Now I did look up the reviews because I wanted to read some of these to you because I've heard such great things about it. So I don't want to say that I don't recommend this product. It's just, unfortunately, it wasn't made for me and my skin tone. Sorry, my skin type. So I'm gonna read you some of the reviews because I want you to understand that just because I don't like it, you might. So for example, somebody with dry skin aged 25 to 34 wrote, gave it 5 stars and wrote, "It changed my complexion literally overnight. I was nervous to try this at the recommendation of a Sephora employee because I have extremely sensitive skin and was doubtful my skin could glow while staying hydrated and eliminating stress acne. 1 minute after using it for the first time, my skin was soft and looked like I had gotten about 2 hours more sleep. This person has dry skin and an olive skin tone, so that she said, gave it 5 stars and said, there's one moisturizer that I've bought more than twice and it is this one. Honestly, I'm at my 5th repurchase of this product and I have no problem giving this 5 stars since it does what it promotes. For brown skinned girls, our skin looks the best right after we wash it and before it's been moisturized because it deepens the skin color. But this cream continues to make my skin have that bright, lit from within glow throughout the day. And since it's a gel, it's lightweight and I can apply a second thin layer over the parts of my face that need the extra love. I admit the price is out there, but this is such a unique product that it gives me hydration and brightness without the greasy feeling that I continue to repurchase. So somebody with dry skin definitely, I think, would enjoy this product. I just personally felt it was too heavy for my skin as I'm oily, but I think that this is something that you shouldn't write off. It's something you could maybe just do some more research in, and clearly people are happy with the product. Unfortunately, it's not for me, but that's okay. So next I have the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray. This is supposed to be, like I said in my Christmas haul, the best setting spray for oily skin. And I definitely would say that it 100% mattifies your skin. So I definitely think it helped more with mattifying than, for example, my typical favorite setting spray is the Urban Decay All Nighter. I just feel like that setting spray is really great for long-lasting makeup and helping your makeup just last throughout the day. I felt like this setting spray helped just as much with the long lasting of my makeup and helping it, you know, stay where I want it to be. Especially being that my skin is oily, that is something that's hard to do because when your skin gets oily, it can kind of move around and get greasy. This definitely helps with the mattifying and the long wear of my makeup, so I'm really, really happy with this. This product smells amazing. Now I've had the Urban Decay Cherry Scented setting spray, which smelled really, really good, but this product just has a bit of a stronger scent, and I'm going to read to you all of the scents that you can get because seriously, you can get so many different scents with this product. So you can get coconut, cucumber, dreamsicle, grapefruit, green tea, jasmine, lavender, lemongrass, mint chocolate chip, peach, rose, and then the watermelon. So there are so many different scents. I feel like everybody would be able to find a scent in that list that they enjoyed. So it's really, really nice. The watermelon, I love the smell of. Again, the smell is, at least for the watermelon, the smell is pretty strong, which I enjoy. If you don't like a very scented product, then maybe try the green tea or the cucumber might be a lighter, but just to warn you, it is pretty strong smelling. I personally liked that. So the next product I'm going to review is the Murad kit that I showed you in the haul. Now I'm going to review these products individually, number one, because they all have separate purposes, but also because you can't get the kit anymore. I'm really sorry, but I just wanted to show you because these products you can still get at Sephora and at Murad full size. So this is full size, but these three are not. So you would get these in a larger size. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the AHA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. It is anti-aging and exfoliating. It does have salicylic acid in it as well, so I found it did not make me break out in any way. If anything, it did help with maintaining my skin and kind of preventing acne. I wouldn't say it's would be my number one choice for an acne cleanser, Now I'm a little bit biased because I really am obsessed with the Murad anti-aging acne treatment cleanser, which I will link below as well. I love that cleanser, and I'm actually going to be doing a video on my skincare routine in the future, so I'll talk about that product a little bit more. But that one I find is more of my everyday cleanser, whereas this would be a cleanser I would use maybe once a week or once every couple of weeks, just for that extra exfoliation. It is really gentle, the grit is very fine, so it is something that you could use if you have sensitive skin, which is really, really nice. And again, I said it is anti-aging if you're looking for kind of a gentle exfoliation. So that is really nice. The next product from this kit is the multivitamin infusion oil. Okay, so this one is another product that is not for me. This is because I have oily skin. So when you go on Sephora, it says that this is for all skin types. I personally don't believe in that. I feel like if there's a product that is safe for oily, acne-prone skin that will not make you break out, how can it be hydrating enough for super dry skin? So now there might be some people that have oily skin that this is okay for. There might be some people that have dry skin that this is hydrating enough for. So this product I personally believe would be more for dry, mature skin. I'm going to read you some reviews because I use this a couple of times, but because I have oily skin, it's just too much oil added to my skin, so it's just not for me, unfortunately. But there are pretty good reviews online. It has vitamins A, B, C, D, E, and F. There is a review. This person had dry skin and they said, simply amazing oil. My eczema recently decided to flare up on my eyelids and upper lip, and after trying numerous other things, I stopped into Sephora for a skincare consultation. My skincare expert recommended this oil to calm my flare up. Another person said, my new favorite holy grail. My skin has changed so much just in 1 week. I will continue to buy over and over. Someone even with combination gave it 5 stars, saying, who doesn't want an all-in-one skin treatment product? It is about the results. My skin is smoother and is less textured and glowing. I will legit never stop using this stuff. Hint, hint, please don't ever stop carrying. And then, so this seems to be a product that works really well and it gets great reviews for people with dry, mature skin. Some people with combination skin said that it works for them, and that is awesome. But somebody reviewed this here with oily skin, saying, I usually love Murad products, but something in this is making my skin break out. I just can't use it. So when you have oily skin, it will, if you're adding too much oil, you can break out. So something I don't recommend for oily skin, but definitely would recommend for dry, mature, and I mean, if you have combination skin, it's something you could try if you're interested. So the next thing is the Murad Invisibler Perfecting Shield Broad Spectrum SPF 30. So that is one long name. But anyways, it is a product that can be used alone or under your makeup. So basically it's a primer. It's nice because it has SPF. It's hard to find really good SPF makeup products, and that's always important to be protecting your skin. It does have a bit of a sunscreen smell to it, so you can definitely tell that the SPF is in there. But it's clear, and it almost reminds me of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer because it does have that silicone-y texture. It's clear. I actually used it today, so when I put it on today, I felt like it definitely reminded me again of that Smashbox Photo Finish. It has that smoothing effect, definitely smoothed my skin out, filled my pores a bit. I feel like it didn't calm my redness as much as the Professional does, only because it's clear, whereas the Professional has a bit of that kind of tint to it. but it definitely, I was happy with the results when I was applying it. I would use it again, 100%. I'm gonna actually do a wear test. So I applied it about an hour and a half ago, and I'm going to, maybe 2 hours actually, but I'm going to kind of go throughout my day. I actually have a busy day. We're having people over and there's gonna be kids, so it's gonna get a good wear out of it. And so I'm going to show you at the end of the day what my makeup still looks like and how the primer seemed to work. And I can kind of compare it to my other favorite smoothing and primers that I've used before, like Professional and the Photo Finish. So I will let you know what my final review at the end of the day of this. Okay, so it has been like probably around 8 or 9 hours since I've applied my makeup. This is just my quick wear test to show you how the Invisibler Perfecting Shield SPF primer by Murad worked on my skin. I definitely am happy with the results. I would use it again. I feel like I have a bit of a shine, but to be honest with my skin, that's normal, even with my Professional, even with the Smashbox primer and other primers that I'm a big fan of. I definitely feel like my skin, it is normal for it to have that shine to it. I have applied a setting powder once, so I blotted my skin once today. This was actually, we had people over today, so it was a couple hours after filming. I was cleaning, so I was vacuuming and washing the floors, and I don't know about you guys, but when I do that, I get really, really hot and I was sweating. So that is why I felt like I needed to blot. If I were to go out right now, I would probably blot again. So if you have really oily skin, just know that like you still will get some shine, but I feel like when those who have oily skin know that's pretty normal no matter what product you use, especially after 8 or 9 hours. Like that's pretty good. So I was happy with the product, and I think that the makeup held up pretty well. Last but not least, from the Murad kit that I got, this is the full size. This is the Nutrient Charged Water Gel. Oh my goodness, guys, I was so happy with the results of this. I was looking for a more hydrating moisturizer, but that was not gonna be greasy, too heavy. I wanted a very light gel that was really hydrating, and that would not make me break out, and I was extremely happy with this. I found it to be very light. It almost felt like it was just water going on my skin. It's very light. It almost has like a cooling effect. Like it's really nice. And then it also soaks in really, really well. So I was extremely happy with this product. My skin has been so much smoother. Now I've been using a lot of really great products lately because I've been trying them out for you guys to review. But I found that this just made the world of a difference. You know, when your skin is hydrated, it's gonna look healthier, it's gonna, you know, be more balanced, and I found that this did the job for me. So definitely, if you have oily skin, this is one that I personally found is safe. It didn't make me greasy, so I would 100% recommend. So the last thing that I used in the last couple of weeks are my sheet masks that I was showing you that I had gotten. So the first one that I used is by Sway. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, guys. I'm sorry. By Sway, New York. It is the bubble mask, the O2 bubble anti-pollution mask. So these are really cool. This one specifically is for clarifying and rebalancing. So it's supposed to help clear out, you know, your pores and clarify your complexion. I found immediately after, my skin tone looked more even, and it just, I looked like I had a healthier complexion. And then within the next couple of days, I especially noticed in the morning after, because I did use it at night, that my blemishes, because I do have a couple breakouts right now, my blemishes looked less inflamed, which was really nice. So it helped. I definitely would say that it helps for acne prone skin or for oily skin. So I really liked that one. The next one was the Purifying Black Charcoal Mask, again by Soleil New York. This one was actually specifically for hydration and moisture, which was really cool. Like I said in my Christmas haul, it's hard to find products that are going to purify and that have products like charcoal in them, but are also for hydration and moisture. So this one I found definitely helped moisturize. Like I said, my skin's been really dehydrated since it's been winter time. So this definitely helped. My skin felt a lot smoother, but I really enjoyed this one as well. And then the last one is the Wonder Maki Berry Antioxidant Mask by Haru. So a brand that I hadn't heard of before. It is a sheet mask, and it is to help correct pigmentation and boost radiance, deeply hydrate for a brighter, even toned complexion. I definitely felt like my skin looked more even and brighter. I felt like I don't really have a lot of discoloration in my skin, so I felt like this definitely hydrated my skin. My skin felt really smooth after. It just wasn't like anything spectacular for me because I don't really have much scarring. I don't really have much discoloration. Now I do have some acne scars, and like I said, my skin I did notice it looked more even. So I think if you had more discoloration, this would be a mask for you. So that is all the products that I was going to review today. I just wanted to quickly remind you, also on my Christmas haul, I did talk about and show you the Naked Urban Decay Honey Palette. I did a specific separate video for this palette. I showed you the swatches and I talked about the palette, and then I also did a tutorial on a look I created with the palette. Again, I did the same with the So Jaded by Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. So those two palettes, if you are more interested in learning more about them, seeing the swatches and seeing tutorial on a look that I create with these palettes, I will link the videos below in the description. And definitely take a look at those. They're really fun. The Honey palette I created kind of a more natural, subtle look, and then the So Jaded, I did a little bit more of a dramatic look. So those are really fun. And the other product that I talked about in my Christmas haul was this baby, the Dyson Airwrap. So that is another product I did a separate video for. So if you're interested in learning more about the Dyson Airwrap or seeing me do my hair, showing you how to curl your hair with it, which actually I did my curls with today. So if you want to see a tutorial on how to use that, that video will also be linked below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun using all these products, and I hope you guys, if you have them, are enjoying them as well. And if you are looking into these products, I hope I can help you out. Thank you so much, and bye.